What's cracking, everybody? Yeah, I try to do that one as high as possible. Yeah, God, that sounded horrible. All right, so welcome everyone. BennyLava here, bringing you another working stiff. This is gonna be a 3v3 working stiff. You can just see by the chat, Scyoop asking for the plan, and they're gonna rush. You know, Wantondelite saying that they're gonna rush, and I'm saying we're screwed. We're all at the same team. The hole is too big to block. That's what she said. And this guy is just loving the attitude. We are just Debbie Downing it right now. This is on a map called Typhoon. Again, 3v3. My teammates here spawning on the top part of the map. The yellow Terran is Wantondelite. I believe he plays random. Spawned as a Terran. Yes, I finally have the account, and I am playing as BennyLava is back. So I am spawning as a purple Terran here on the center, and on my flank on the east side is, I don't know how he wants to pronounce it, Scyoop. It's Scyoop. So Scyoop spawning as the orange Protoss. He does play. His primary race is Protoss. Yolonda already, you can see already, he's already up to something. This is our opponent, spawning at the southern part of the map, but throwing down a proxy pylon on the top part of the map, where he does not belong, is the light purple Protoss, Yolonda Vega. His teammate is calpisw, or calpiss, as we are going to refer to him forever and ever, and his teammate rounding off our opponents is LazyBape. LazyBape already with some lings. Definitely gonna go in and do some harassment. I just know that this is gonna happen from our chats from before. Just build a bunker, building some marines. I'm gonna put them inside this bunker to help protect my mineral line. This map is pretty ridiculous. I mean, there's just entrances to this part right here, huge entrance. If you don't scout it, this is what's gonna happen. Proxy pylon with some cannons going down by Yolonda. Scyoop has no idea what's going on. I'm not sure if he sees this right now, but another 2 cannons going down by Yolonda. Scyoop does see this, but is getting attacked by this upper cannon right here, and he knows it's there. And here comes some zerglings from calpisw to just add another more insult to injury right now. Too sick. Getting rid of his harvesters. You know, I have 2 marines, Wantondelite 3 marines, and this is definitely not going to be enough to counter these cannons. These cannons do take a while for marines to get rid of. Now, marines trying to go in, and I was trying to retreat back to my safe haven of Marauder here. Scyoop trying to go in and try to save at least 1 drone so he can build up for later. And now the Nexus is gone, and this is it. I mean, these lings are just looking for a safe haven as well. Back to these cannons, but gonna be attacking these gateways. Scyoop is gonna be destroyed here by these bunch of lings, and Yolonda being able to execute this douchebag tactic right here perfectly, getting rid of one of our opponents, while I try to again go back here to the safety of my Marauders. Already have the concussive shells research, so they will not be able to attack that. Trying to build some additional barracks. This is just very early on. I mean, this is less than 5 minutes into the game. I mean, like, it's around 6 minutes now looking at the game clock, but you know, he got rid of that base pretty quickly with the help of his teammates. Expansion going down by calpisw. And what is going on now? Yolonda with his forge, initial forge, finally getting a gateway. Has not gotten a gateway until up to this point, with only protection with the only protection of this 1 single cannon. calpisw looks like he has no other tech yet. Doing a double expand all the way. LazyBape does have a roach warren up and is also securing his expansion, as well as Yolanda, and we have nothing. We can't expand or anything at all. We are down one person, and that cannon just got rid of that last gateway. So Wantondelite with a pretty substantial amount of marines, reinforcing with 3. I am not helping whatsoever. Maybe I'm going to do that tactic where if he loses enough marines and he needs some money, I will just give him money. So here comes Wantondelite with this marine, but a lot of cannons here. I don't think he's able to take out 1. He's going to take out 2, but reinforcements coming in. Backing out here a little bit, waiting for those 3 additional marines to show up. And those lings are down, going into this 3rd cannon, able to take that down. More lings going through, so just Wantondelite doing a pretty good job at this point, microing and getting rid of a lot of these units. But lings, more lings, I think that is going to be it for Wantondelite. Yeah, he's getting surrounded here. It is not looking good. And Yolanda just rebuilding those pylons that took forever to take down by these marines. So that attack fended off. Yolanda most likely going to put down additional cannons there to help protect. I am finally moving out. Feel comfortable enough to move out with my force, which we should have coordinated a lot better. But I'm able to see this expansion by calpisw, and I am going to take this down. So calpisw just losing 300 minerals, but able to save the majority of the harvesters that he's created in that part of the game, or this part of the game, that part of the map. And this is it. I am being met up with Wantondelite's units, and it looks like we're going to do some kind of push right here. Trying to coordinate something. Sick. Scyoop putting down another nexus here. And Wantondelite pinging this part of the map. He wants to attack Yolanda Vega, finish off what he started. So we are meeting at this point. I'm not sure if we shared control, but maybe it would have been a good idea. But this is a pretty good force. I mean, oh no, they do got banelings. So banelings by calpisw. LazyBape, where are his units? Where's his roaches? I'm not sure. Oh no, that is LazyBape's. This is LazyBape's unit. So here we are. We are trying to flank around, go around Yolanda, because I guess we don't want to attack. Instead, we want to go for the banelings. And this is what we see it. Boom! This is just ridiculous. I gotta slow this down. All these marines, Wantondelite's marines are just totally melted. They just totally instantly melted away. Now with the marauders, with the support of these freaking Dark Templars. Look at that. Forces gone. Boom. Done. So that is not even what I mean. We got some other units rallying here, but it does not matter. Yolanda going up with these Dark Templars. I'm not sure who has detection at this point, but I am like, oh my god, this is, what the hell is going on here? My reinforcements, I still have them rallied to our meeting point, while Yolanda Vega here with 3 Dark Templars, as well as spawning Dark Templars here with his proxy pylon. So again, you know, maximizing douchebaggery tactics as much as possible. Here it goes. Here goes the first Dark Templar in Wantondelite space. Is scanned and is able to go down, but you can tell that Wantondelite does not have any more energy left to scan and does not have any turrets whatsoever right now. I have an engineering bay, which is good because I can create I do have a turret at this point, and I can see this Dark Templar, which is getting iced in the face. So scan going down more. I guess Yolanda decided to go one by one with his Dark Templars, able to take out all the fighting units, the remaining fighting units of Wantondelite. Now going in, I'm gonna go for the SCVs. Wantondelite doing some nice micro here. I do the scan and able to see this Dark Templar. So slowly, Yolanda is making us waste our scans to this. I could be making mules, get my economy up, build more units. Look at this. So those Dark Templars didn't finish it off, so calpisw decides to just push out with these banelings and take out my siege tank and that bunker. This bunker isn't gonna survive. 40 hit points left. Yes, I'm able to repair it in time. Wantondelite not looking good at this point, trying to rebuild up everything. And what else is going on? We still got some Dark Templars here. So this just gets worse and worse for our team. This just sucks. I mean, they took out Scyoop very early in the game. He is just trying to build up right now, still trying to get his economy going. Only had one gateway at this point, but putting down an additional gateway with some with a cybernetic score. Wantondelite trying to, you know, get his economy back up again. Able to take out that Dark Templar. Here comes another one. Here comes another one, and he's trying to build a turret. But Yolanda going in, taking out that SCV, building that, and no more detection. Look at that. There is no more energy. I produced the scan there, but his positions, his units are out of position, so I cannot attack. But is it? Yep, he is. Oh no, just missed it. There you go. Another scan wasted for just that one Dark Templar. So I have some tanks. I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Look at this. He's just sending one at a time to Wantondelite's base because he knows that there's nothing he can do at this point. Now going for back to Scyoop. But there is cannon, so detection is going to be good for Scyoop. So what do they have at this point? So guys, this is just getting, there's just more banelings. It just keeps getting worse and worse for our team. Look at this, changeling by LazyBape, just chilling, making pretend he's part of the group, wants to hang. I pinged the map here at this point because I did see the stalkers. I am waiting for some reinforcements so I can siege up and try to take out these cannons, and hopefully these pylons that are getting reinforced by Yolanda's units. Wantondelite throwing down a bunker so that he can defend. And right when they started to attack this, I sieged up and started to attack these stalkers. Very soon they were trying to turn around. Oh, not too good of a micro there, but there you go. Yolanda finally looking into it and able to see this, but a drop by LazyBape of these banelings. They are just doing all kinds of tactics here that will drive you insane if you're playing. There you have it, able to fend off that attack with those stalkers. Now gonna go and try to inch my way into this proxy everything here on the top part. But what do you know? It gets even worse. Look, right next to our entrance, calpisw decides to put up a Nidus worm and morph in some zerglings and banelings. So we think that, yeah, you know, this is a victory for us. We are getting rid of this proxy and this is going to be good, but it just does not stop. We are going to get surprised here. I think I'm trying to move up, and then we finally see that there are a bunch of units here. Zergling is going to go and attack Wantondelite's units. My people is trying to help here. I move in my Hellion and I say, holy crap, that is a whole lot of crap over there.